let us just quickly go to formatting a worksheet. So that's chapter 4. Let me try anything. So when we talk about formatting is just actually how the contents or how the words or the numbers of that particular cell or range of cells actually appear in your worksheets. It's just for you to show how it appears, whether through the fonts, whether through the font color, whether the background, whether I'm using different border lines or border colors. So it's just to change how it appears. So that is what formatting is actually all about. So there are different formatting buttons, just like we have in this table, for you to bold your text, for you to italicize, for you to underline or double underline, then for you to change different fonts, then for you to adjust the font size, then you can either increase or decrease the font size, then you have the font color as well. Then we have other options that are available for that. So let's say for instance, let me try and close this, then probably remove all comments and close this. So, so for this now, let's say we try to format it to be underlined. So we have underline. Then for the double underline, just click on the arrow on the underline to have the double underline. Then you have it there. Probably let me try and adjust the height, just make it visible. Then probably set it at the center. Yeah. So we have double underline as a format here. So you can change your fonts as well. So the one that you that is okay with you, probably you can search for different fonts, then you can make use of that particular fonts for that particular cell. So at times there may be different companies have different policies. So at times one of their policies is just to stick to a particular fonts type to make use of it for their official documents. So either Word documents or Excel file. So depending on what you are trying to achieve or depending on the policy of that particular organization. So you can as well bold, you can italicize as well. So you have the different formatting options, and we have more options once you click on these arrows. So you have for the values which you can italicize, you can bold, italic, then you can increase the size as well. Then for the source scripts as well as the superscripts, you can have that. Then also you can also have strike to strike through the text. So you have different formatting options as well. So this is for the fonts which we have here. Then for the alignments here, it's also available on this tab as well. Then for the border, which is solely available here, you can make different edits there. Then you have different colors to fill the background. Then also if you are dealing with numbers, numbers can be in form of just numbers, it can be in form of currency, accounting, time, dates and so on, percentage and so on and so forth. So you have different formatting options. Then okay, I think I forgot to explain what we mean by copy filling. So for instance, let's say we have Sligo here. So we can actually copy this to different cells, then we can paste. So that's just what some copy filling is. So you copy probably a single cell, then you can paste it to a multiple cell as well. Then yeah, I think that's what we mean by that. Probably. Then So depending on what you are trying to achieve, you can format the text, the numbers, the dates, whatever values or whatever that is in the content of that particular cell or the range of cell you are working with. So that is what you can do that using different formats options. I think I've been able to explain for you to adjust the width and the heights of your cell. Then one other thing is we have what we call test wrap. Let's say we have a test like welcome. So it's you like let's say you have a test here, then you have probably another test here. Let's say thanks. So in these situations, we also have what we call wrap test. I think that's it's available here. So what it's just going to do is just to move the excess of that particular words of or that particular text to the next line in order to make it visible. So you can do that as well. So other way to do that is just for you to try and extend that particular the width of that particular cell, which is going to affect the entire column. So if you are not interested in doing that, another option is just for you to click on wrap text to move that particular word to the next line. And also for the row as well, you can actually increase the height as well. So you can adjust the heights and the width of your rows and column as well. Then we have what we call auto fit features that it automatically resizes the column and the rows to fit the content of each cell. Yeah, okay. So it's available here. So you can click on auto fit row height, then also auto fit column width. Then you can actually dictate the size of the height and the width of your rows and column. So you can just enter the values. And also for the cell alignment, initially I said if you are working with numbers, the numbers will be aligned to the right of that particular cell. If you are working with just plain text, your plain text will be aligned to the left side of that particular cell. Then if you are dealing with Boolean values, either true or false, it will be aligned to the center. So you can actually adjust the way it's aligned, just like we have here. So you have that also in your home tab, I think. Yeah, you have it in your home tab, then you have it under alignment ribbon. So let's say, for instance, for this country, probably to make it more visible, let's try and adjust the width of each of the cells. So for country now, let's say we want it to align to the center. We click on this. Then if you want it to be aligned to the top right there, so we have that. If you want it to be aligned to the top left corner, you can do that as well. Then also probably the bottom right corner, we can do that. So depending on what you are trying to do, you can actually align the text. And also I think we have something like the text direction. So you can actually change the direction of your text that to have it vertically. So to make it visible, let me try and do that. So you can actually adjust the text direction as well. So let me just try and undo this. Yeah. So I think that's just the basic thing about text alignments. So you can dictate where the contents of your cell will be, whether um at the top of that particular cell or at the bottom or at the middle. Then just like we have in this image here, this one is at the top, at the middle, then at the bottom. Then also the alignments, either to the left side, to the center, or to the right side. So basically this is aligned to the center. So also we have something called merging cells together. So I think to do that, you highlight the cells you are trying to merge together. Let's say you are trying to merge all these cells together, which is from H21 to J23. So you just click on merge and center. So any text you have there will be at the center. Then you can easily place it at the center as well, at the middle as well. So you can actually match um different cells together, but for you to do that, the cell must be beside or below or above each other. So you cannot match cells that are extreme to each other. You cannot match them. They have to be beside, above, below the cells you are trying to match. And also, I think I've been able to do um, the cell border, then also background color. So you can have background color, you can have the cell border. So that is also available in the format option. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to show you. So you have this for the borders. You have different options for that. So if it's just for the bottom border for that particular cell, top border, the left border. So you have different options. Then you can change the border color as well if you would like to. Then you can erase the border if you are not interested in having that probably for you. So once you move out, you have the border here. You can change the color. So you have purple. So so you have that. Then Then also we have line color, which you can use to click on different sides of that particular cell to draw the borderline of that particular cell. Then for the background color, so you have this fill color option. Then you can click on whichever option you are interested in using. Then you can actually use no fill if you do not want any color to appear there. So I think, and also for the font as well, you can have different fonts colors as well. It's not limited to the background. So you can have different font colors as well. Then also for copy formatting. So basically what's copying formatting is just that you are not interested in the cell, in the value or in the content of the cell. What you are interested in copying is the formats of that particular cell. So to do that, you click on that particular cell you are interested in copying the format. Then you navigate to your home tab. Then you click on the format printer command. So once you click on it, then you can click on whichever cell you are interested in pasting that particular format. For instance, let's say we are interested in pasting it here. So once we click on it, so we have the format in that particular cell. So in situations whereby you are trying to copy a format that is available in a particular cell to another cell or range of cells, it can be more than one cells, then you can just go to your home tab, click on format printer command, then you click on the range of cell you are trying to copy. So it may be more than one as well. And also you can try to remove cell styles as well. Then I think that's available on the home tab. Let me see. Then we have different cell styles. So let's say for instance we are not interested in having this cell styles here. So you can just click on normal. Then you have just the normal cell that is the default appearance of a normal cell in Microsoft Excel. Also, you can create different style depending on what you are trying to achieve, and you can try to modify style as well. Depending on what you are trying to achieve, you have themes, you have for colors, then for fonts as well as the effects. I think that is available. Where again it can be said syntax should be available in page layouts. So we have different themes available, which are the default themes. You can also browse for more themes as well. Then you can save the correct themes if you are okay with it. So we have different themes. So some organizations have their own specific theme in which they use to prepare their work, their Excel worksheets. So also you can make use of different color as well as different fonts, just like I said. Then you have different effects. Then just like I said, if you're not okay with the default themes that are available, you can actually create your own theme. Then you save it. Then you continue to use it as times goes on. Then also, I think we have conditional formatting. So conditional formatting, just like the name implies, so if a particular cell of Microsoft Excel meets up with a particular condition, so it's going to format it that way. So you apply a set of conditions to it. So if you have a cell, let's say you are trying to highlight, probably you have a list of different cities in Ireland, then you have a condition that if in situation whereby Sligo appears, then the background color of that particular cell should be green. So you can apply that condition to it. So that is what we mean by conditional formatting. It's just you applying a condition to dictate what should be the appearance of that particular cell based on the condition which you have described. So I think probably let me use another um Word Excel document for this. So okay, for this now, let's say for instance now we have order ID, due dates, names, gender, country, units, and revenue. So for instance, let's say for revenue now, you are trying to highlight the revenues that are 20,000 and above. You are trying to highlight it, you are trying to format it to conform to a particular format. What you can do is just you click on all the cells that are under revenue. So in order to do that, you can easily press Ctrl Shift, then your down arrow to highlight all the cells present there. Then you have your conditional formatting under styles in your home tab. So you click on the arrow for you to do that. Then you can click on probably you can highlight cells. So what you are trying to achieve is just to highlight cells that are greater than or equal to 20,000. So I think our own is 20,000. Then you can also change the color to green if you want. Then you click OK. So you see, you will notice that even 20,000 here is still not highlighted. So that's because of the condition. So for you to achieve that, you click on conditional formatting again. Then you click on manage rules to manage the current rule. So you click on edit rule. So initially we have just greater than. You can click on greater than or equals to. Then you click apply. Then click OK. So you will notice that 20,000 has also been highlighted. And also mind you, you can also change the colors as well. I think you can do that also using the manage rule option. Then you click on edit rule. Then click on format. Then you can actually change the color to whichever color you want it to have. Or this one is for the fonts. Then yeah, this for the fonts. Then you can click on OK. Probably I will try and look more into this. So you have that. So this does not only appears to applies to just numbers. I think you can do that for dates as well. Then also in some situations, let's say for instance for the dates, so the same thing, you click on highlight, then you see you can click on the dates occurring, probably. So depending on what's you are trying to achieve, let's say just for this month, then you can click to highlight the ones for this month, which is February. Then also I think yeah, then the same thing can be applied to the entire cell. Conditional formatting, I like cell. Then you can click on just 20,000. You click on OK. So it's going to format this as well. So then there are some situations whereby, let's say you have the list of sales. Okay, probably let me work with this. Let's say you have list of sales. Then you are trying to highlight based on the values as well. You can click on formatting, then you can click on the color scales. Then there are situations whereby you have multiple colors. So here you have the total, which is the highest number, which is to be green. Then the range of values that are still also high, which is about 100,000. You have it to be yellow. Then you have those with lower values to be red. So in some situations, it may be difficult to highlight the difference between different values, just like we have here. So you can make use of different formatting options as well. So it can be multiple colors, it can be single color. So depending on how you like it. Then also you can have what's called data bars. So this you can actually spot the difference with this compared to using color scales, or depending on what you are trying to achieve. So you can make use of different formatting. So basically, conditional formatting just deals with you dictating certain condition in which the cell is going to appear. So if that particular cell um meet up with that particular condition, then the formatting is going to adopt that particular condition which you have indicated.